Hello dear students, I am back with another part of your writing. In the last video, we discussed that how to plan writing. What are the things that you should keep in your mind while writing? And now I'm going to tell you that what are the different types. So these are the different types of writing. These are the different types in which we can write. Of course, more than these varieties are there, and even this many variety is also not given in your exam. So let's see. Narrative, it means you narrate some story, incident, some event. Descriptive, in which you describe the things a lot, means you add details of anything. You visited a place, you add detail of that. You are making something, you add detail of that. So that is descriptive. Expository is knowledge based. You have the knowledge of something and then you are going on explaining that thing. Argumentative, that means you offer arguments on a certain thing that you know and you try proving your point in that. Analytical, you study pros and cons and you offer both the things in your work. Philosophical, some quite high thinking way of writing something. It means like you go or you dive deep into certain topic and you write about that. So that is philosophical. Abstract, it means what abstract is like there is nothing and you can write on that. Abstract, that means on the ideas that you have in your mind. So it is writing about ideas, not about some physical thing. It is mainly writing about ideas. So that is abstract writing. Any of your thoughts, you go on explaining your thoughts. So that is abstract writing, right? So these are some of the varieties, but basically which is given to you in your exam is expository, argumentative, analytical, and out of these, this one, expository, is the main thing which is given in your exam, because CBSE doesn't expect you to be some philosopher and writing about abstract things. So whatever knowledge you have gained so far, CBSE expects you to write on that. So that is expository. Now let me tell you what ingredients you need to write a good article, what components it should have. So yes, we should have similes. We can use similes in the work. Apart from the other things, see, I'm not using quite general things, good introduction, this, that. I'm telling you what you need actually. So yes, you can use good similes in your work. That will definitely make your work quite influential, impressive. So what kind of similes you may have? So these are just examples. It's not necessary that these things should be there. You can compare in different ways. I'll give you examples as well. These are just some very usual and common ones, just as busy as bee, as blind as a bat, as black as coal, as brave as a lion, as strong as an ox, slept like a dog, dead as doornail. So there is a list, a lot more you can find. So I'm just telling you, or I just want to tell you that you can use such kind of similes. Now, how to use it in a sentence? See this. Rohit stormed across the yard with only one thing in his mind. Okay, now we can rephrase it. Rohit stamped across the yard. Here it is stomped, here it is stamped. We can use across the yard like a battleship preparing to fire. Now, both the sentences have exactly the same meaning, but the way is different. So this is what we need. Like when you elaborate about something, you can use the similes, and that really works. That really works. She is like a green chili found in Kerala, small in size but tangy in taste. Just adding bit of humor. So, of course, you don't have to do much of it in your work. It should be a sincere one, right? Readable one. You should not use something that you are not expected of, right? So, similes can be used in this way to convey the sense that you want to. So not just simile, there are other literary devices as well that can be used in writing to have a good work. So what metaphor can also be used? His words cut deeper than knife. I hope you know about similes and metaphors. Both are, the way of showing comparison. Metaphor is direct and simile is indirect, using like or as. So here his words cut deeper than knife. See, quite an impressive that his words, hurt me. Rather than saying that, his words cut deeper than knife. I can smell the stench of failure titillating my nostrils. So conveying the feeling, like smell, just moving your nostrils, titillating your nostrils. So we are to convey that sense. How this statement, I can smell the stench of failure. So you are comparing failure with what? Just as some smell actually titillate your nostrils. So you are comparing that way. So how strong it is, how strongly it conveys the sense, that is what I want to tell you. So if you put these comparisons in your writing, they make it really a good work and they attract the attention of the examiner. Examiner will definitely be fascinated by your work. Similarly, my life so far has been a roller coaster ride. So it's quite a usual one that is used by all. Now, you can use personification. The sun smiled down on us. Okay, smiled down. Okay, so it is bit of what, giving a mocking sense, jeering sense. Okay, smiled at us would mean different. Smiled at us is okay, like others smiling at you in a good way. But if somebody is smiling down, that means it is having that mocking sense, jeering sense, right? Making fun of somebody. The silence in the room was piercing our ears, tearing at our hearts. So, how deeply and how, by using such words, we can move anybody's heart, right? So, that is how we impress the examiner. The wind was howling the whole night. So, yes, how the wind is howling. So, that shows, or that gives a picture of the atmosphere in our mind, that how would be the atmosphere then. And then you can use rhetorical questions. Who doesn't like pizza? What does this mean? Who doesn't like pizza? What does that mean? It means everybody likes pizza. What has he done for us? He hasn't done anything for us. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? So, this is the kind of rhetorical devices that you can use in your writing to make it a perfect one. So, these are just some examples. There are many such rhetorical devices that can be used, but at 12th level, these are sufficient. If you use even these ones perfectly, you can make your work really a good one, right? Along with this, good introduction and good conclusion and a proper sequence of things will make it a good thing, a perfect work. So, thank you very much. Stay tuned for the other videos, other such useful information for you. Till then, thank you.